Okay, so welcome to English grammar lesson today, and I hope you are doing well. So today I have one topic to discuss with you and to share with you. So before we go to our topic, so let's see the two examples here first. So example one, I have lived in Siem Reap 2008, and number two, Linda has lived in Siem Reap 12 years. So in these two examples or exercises, so I want you guys to choose the time expression to complete with these two sentences. So number one, so what kind of time expression would you like to complete in here? So number one, I have lived in Siem Reap, yeah, since 2008, yeah. And number two, Linda has lived in Siem Reap for 12 years. So in here you can see the word seen and for, yeah, you can see the word seen and for. So the topic today, we are going to talk about the use of seen and for. And you know when we use seen and for, okay, so well, objectives of this lesson. So by the end of this lesson, so number one, you will know clearly when to use seen and for, and number two, you will be able to practice some exercises to make sure you understand better, or to make you better understand, yeah. Okay, so well, we use for when we measure the duration, or when we say how long something lasts in the past. And yeah, and number two, example, I have lived here for 2 years. You see the word for 2 years. So for 2 years is a period of time, or the time that we have to measure, yeah, that you have lived in here, yeah. So it is a period of time. Let me take a look at the timeline here. So our timeline example, in 2018 you live in here, and then 2020 you still in here, yeah. So it means that you have lived here since 2018 up to right now. So when we measure about the time, so it lasts about 2 years that you have lived in here, yeah. Okay, so it's still a period of time, okay. And one more, the use of seen. So we use seen, yeah, and seen is give the starting point for action, events, or state. Is referred to when things began. Seen plus a point of time, yeah, seen plus a point in time, or in the past until right now. Which means it's happened in the past and it's still continue until right now. Example, yeah. Hey Linda, how long have you known Jimmy? Yeah. So, oh yes, I known him since we was at college. Yeah. So that is a time that we talk about when it's happened or when it's began, and it still continue right now, and we are still friends in recently, and in the future we still be friends again, yeah. Take a look at since we were at college, and it is, I mean, now we still friends, yeah. Now we still friends. And take a look at the timeline. So the timeline in 2015. In 2015, it is the time that we was at college, and right now it's not 2015. It is 2020. So I mean, the time 2015 is the time that we began to know each other when we were at college, and right now we still are friends, and in the future we still friends, yeah. Okay, so one more note, we use for plus a period of time to measure a period of time up to the present, and we use, yeah, we use the present perfect tense, not the present tense, I mean present simple, yeah. Example, I have known her for a long time. So I have known her for a long time, it is the present perfect tense, that is correct. So we can use for, but we don't use, yeah, we don't use I know her for a long time, because it is the present, so it is incorrect, yeah. For a long time here we don't use with the present simple. So I know her is the present simple. But if you go back to I have known her, that is the present perfect. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So again, I know her for a long time is incorrect. Yeah. Okay, so one more. In reality, we can use all verb tenses with for example. However, we don't use for with expression or such as like all day or all the time. So we don't say all the day or all the time. Yeah. So for here is incorrect. Yeah. Example, I was there all day. So we don't say I was there for all day. Yeah. And number two, I was there for all day. You can say for all day. Yeah. You can't say it because for all day it is incorrect. Yeah. So we don't use for. We just use I was there all day, or I was there all the time. Yeah. I was there all the time, not for all the time. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so with sin we use the present perfect or the past perfect tense. Yeah. Example: I have been working on computer since 8 o'clock and I was getting tired. So I have been working. It is the present perfect and the present perfect continue. Yeah. And number two, I had been working since 5 o'clock and it was getting tired. So I had been working. That is the past perfect. Yeah. Okay, so sin can also be used in the structure. And let's take a look at the structure. Like it has been plus a period of time and plus sin. Yeah. Example: it has been 5 years since I live here. So it has been is the structure, and 5 years the period of time. Since is the time expression, and I live here is the part or the rest of the sentence to make more sentence. To make the sentence more sense. Yeah. Example: the structure. It has been 5 years since and I live here. So it has been structure 5 years period of time. Since is time expression, and live here is the modifier or the rest of the sentence to make this sentence is more sense. Yeah. Okay. Let me come back to the sum up. Let's be sum up. Yeah. Again. Yeah. For when we use for when we want to measure the duration, or when we say how long something lasts in the past and up to right now. And number two, for plus a period of time is to measure a period of times up. Yeah, times up to the present, and we use the present perfect tense. Yeah. And one more, the present tense with for refer to a period of time that extends in the future. It could be happen in the future. Yeah. Okay, so since give the starting point of actions, events, or states. Yeah. And it refers to when things began. Yeah. And sin plus a point of time, a point in time in the past until right now. Yeah. We can use present perfect tense or the past perfect tense. Yeah. And number three, since can also be used in the structure, like it has been plus period of time, or since, like we make one of the example, it has been 5 years since I lived here. Okay. Okay, so yeah, time for practicing. So write in or for. Yeah. Number one, I have been waiting 4 o'clock. Number two, we have only been waiting 10 minutes. And number three, Linda and Tina have lived here 2015. Number four, they have lived here 6 years. And number five, yeah, mom hasn't eaten lunch. So here are the 5 exercises that we are going to do it to make sure how much we understand from our lesson, scene and 4. Okay. Number 1, I have been waiting 4 o'clock. So which one, scene or 4 in here? Okay, so I have been waiting scene 4 o'clock. So we use scene here that we want to know about when we began. Yeah, we want to know when we began wearing. And number 2, we have only been wearing, yeah, for 10 minutes. We say for 10 minutes because we want to measure about how long something lasts, or how long you are wearing in here. Yeah. And number 3, Linda and Tina have lived since 2015, and right now you're still living in here. Yeah. Again, since is used with starting points of action, or even, or state. Yeah, or state, and it still continue up to right now. Yeah. And they have lived here, yeah, for 6 years. So we can measure, or we can think about the period of the time that you have lived in here. So you have lived here is almost 6 years. Yeah. And number 5, mom hasn't eaten since lunchtime. So up to right now you still haven't eaten anything. It means you have ate nothing. Yeah, you have eaten nothing. Well, so number 1, I have been waiting since 4 o'clock. Number 2, we have only been waiting for 10 minutes. And number 3, Linda and Tina have lived here since 2015, and they have lived here for 6 years. And number 5, the last one, mom hasn't eaten since lunch. Yeah, to this one, remembers? Yeah, since we use, it's used for points of time. They still continue up to right now. And 4 is used for a period of time and measure the time in the past. Yeah. Okay, so thank you so much for watching, and if you like my videos and this lesson, so please don't forget to subscribe my channel to get more video lesson. And thank you so much. Have a good day, and bye bye. See you in the next lesson.